What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another YGOpro Duel video, and it is time. I have never actually played with this ABC deck. I wanted to wait as long as possible, see how things were developing and all that sort of nonsense, as well as I like to stay pretty TCG dedicated on this channel because, you know, I am preparing for events. I'm preparing for YCS Minneapolis in October, which I am attending, and this deck does come out after YCS Minneapolis. So it's not really something I can validly test for that event, but regardless, this is ABC's. This is a deck that, on paper at least, I very theoretically enjoy. I've never played the deck before. I've literally never touched any of these cards on DevPro or anything like that. I've literally only read them, and there's basically just a lot of knowledge out there to process from the OCG that I've been using. This deck list on screen is just something I believe to be very standard. I've been looking at some OCG deck lists, and a lot of the OCG players, in fact almost everyone in the past month, has dropped Galaxy Soldier and are playing Photon Thrasher instead. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, per se, just because this card does seem a lot stronger, but it does require you to play things like Transmodify, but it gets you a lot more interesting interactions other than rank 4s, at least I think, and I find. So I'm very curious as to if anyone can provide some relevant insight as to why that's the case. Maybe there's a card banned over there that I just don't know about, because I haven't been paying too much attention to their ban list and their card circulation and pool recently. But yeah, basically, I'm hoping that I really enjoy this deck, and if you guys have any suggestions to the build or anything like that you see on screen, or if you want me to try different versions, like I know there's a Car Curry version and all that sort of nonsense, I'm open to trying any and all of them. Just sort of leave comments down below and stuff like that, and we'll just see where it goes. I've literally never played with this deck before, as I've said, and the game that you're about to watch is literally going to be me playing it for the first time. So let's not waste any more time, and let's see if I can actually pilot this deck rather well, and let's jump into the game, shall we? Unfortunately, it has to be unranked because it's OCG, but I mean, hey, hopefully we can find some decent people very easily and very quickly. Alright, so it should go on record that this is literally the first game I'm ever going to play with this ABC deck. I know how the cards work, but I don't know if they're actually, like, something that, I don't know the intricacies, the fine intricacies of how this deck is supposed to work, but it might actually just not matter. That's a Union Hanger. That's very good. That means I've got 2 Bs, which means I can get A and then get C. And let's see, I've banished 2 of my Galaxy Soldiers, which means that the Cyber Dragon Infinity Dream is officially dead. But I mean, that's its entire purpose anyway, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with everything that's there. I drew another Pot of Desires, even though I only play 1 more in the deck, which is very interesting. It seems to always happen to me, but I mean, hey man, gotta get it. This is when it's normal or special, right? When a Union monster is normal or special summoned to the field. Yes, okay. And then C allows you to summon a Union monster from your hand, if I remember correctly. So I should be able to go Silver Gadget into A, and then attach C, and then C will let me special B out of my hand. Maybe. I don't think that I'm able to make like ABC on this turn though, which is unfortunate, but I do have anti-spell, which is cool. But yeah, so normal this, use this thing's effect to special A out of my hand, and then A will equip C from deck through Union Hanger. Damn, I hit 2 C's off that Pot of Desires too. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, this can special summon B from my hand, but it's not going to do anything major because I don't have anything else I can really do with it. Because these have to be from field and graveyard, right? Oh, it can be from field! Ah, that's right, it can be. Okay, so that's fine then. That's easy. We're going to make this Gear Gigant so that I can detach the A and put it in grave. And then that should be all good. I wish there was a level... Is there a level 4 machine that we could have that can special summon itself? That's not like something like specific like Gear Geek Accelerator. Is that like something that can happen? Because I would really enjoy that rather greatly. I'm gonna get Gold Gadget. This seems pretty optimal because these are all gonna bring themselves back anyway off of the Buster Dragon. So yeah, so I've got Buster Dragon, and I can keep a card in my hand to protect the anti-spell with Buster Dragon, so you can't just go Castel. So yeah, I can discard like B Buster Drake. That's something that's not really gonna matter because this can float back into monsters. So yeah, this seems pretty alright. I'm pretty sure that I know there's obviously better boards. Very clearly. There are very clearly better boards that can happen with this deck. But I mean, like Dragon Buster plus the... Oh, that's a Twin Twister. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, okay, so he's hitting those, so I can still Pot Desires next turn anyway. He's playing DDDs. Interesting. Well, let's see. I can actually just destroy this, so that's not really a threat. And, so this thing says you can only use that effect. Yep, alright. So we'll activate this, and we will banish a card from the field by discarding this, because it doesn't matter. So this will go away. So no Tinky for you. You're playing with 3 cards now. You do have Swirl Slime Engrave, which is neat. That's Ragnarok. Alright. This can just tag out in the end phase into the 3 that are banished. And then everything should be good. He can't get another dude, or he can't get another one of the gates. He can't get another Tinky because he's already used its effect. That's why I specifically waited for him to use the effect, because you know, little tiny play intricacies like that you catch are going to make you just overall have better experiences in games. That's something that I see a lot of people do that are less experienced than myself or others, is that they'll activate the card and like say in that exact situation, like they'd activate their opponent would activate Gate and they would immediately like move to space or Dragon Buster it instead of waiting for it. But see, now he's already used this effect, and it says you can only use the effect, even though the effect didn't resolve, he can only use it once. And see, he isn't aware of that. Otherwise, he wouldn't have just added another one and played it for 0 reason. Like, the fact that I waited for him to activate the card effect, using that entire use once per turn clause up, is very, very, very good for me, per se. But so, I'm gonna wait. Oh, it's during your opponent's turn only you contribute to get him. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That way I can go into like, Diamond Dire to clear one of these. I can Castel this, and then I can Dragon Buster to the 3rd one. This is just really powerful. This entire interaction of plays is really strong. The fact that these get to be banished from grave to summon Dragon Buster is huge. Absolutely massive. That is a Twin Twister! Whoa! Crush card. Well, since I'm gonna lose this, this gold gadget anyway, I guess I'll just pop these. And these are all gonna go to my, graveyard, and they're gonna trigger their effects. Select card to destroy. Let's see, what was that? That was silver. So I could, I'll just destroy some of these. Like, these seem fine to just get out of my deck. These seem easy. Yeah, and there's a silver gadget left in my deck. There's a gold gadget left in my deck. This can summon the other gold gadget, so I don't really want to destroy that. And I want this out of my deck because it's absolutely dead. So Assault Core's effect, yeah. Buster Drake's effect, yeah. We'll start activating these. So I get to add this from deck to hand. Buster gets to add one from graveyard to hand. Wow. Alright, so it can add... Oh, this adds from deck to hand, and this adds from graveyard to hand. I see. I was like, wait, it can add itself from graveyard to hand? That seems slightly broken. But that's not how this works. So I can activate this now, but there's really no need. And I can normal summon this, and I can just attack for tons. Literal tons. Oh, this is good. I love this deck. This deck's cool. Just because all these interactions are really strong. They're very simplistic, but they're very powerful. And that's probably the biggest thing that I can say. I should have made like a rank forward to detach material. I should have made Tsukiyomi. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the first time I've ever played with this deck. Like, literally, the first time I've ever played this deck outside of just reading cards. So, like, the fact that I'm making these tiny little mistakes and, like, actually catching them is actually really interesting. Because I could have made Tsukiyomi there, discarded this, drawn 2 fresh cards. I am under Crush Card. Well, no, Crush Card got re-errated, so it doesn't actually check the cards you draw. That's right. It's strictly worse than everything in the game currently. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure this game is 100% on lock for me. Like, I think I've got this game is locked down. There's no way I lose this one here. Like, he could draw anything. Any one card I can destroy with Dragon Buster and banish it. That's the thing. It doesn't destroy it, it banishes it. That's actually amazing. Because it just gets around so many different things. Yeah, okay, so I win. I don't know what this card is, but it doesn't actually matter. Okay, so that's the first game I've ever played with this deck. This deck is actually really neat how it functions. This thing is just, like I said in the video that I reviewed this card, it's incredibly adjusted to power creep, like, perfectly. because like XYZ Dragon Can, it's terrible. But this is good because you can banish them for grave, and then you can bring the stuff back. It literally works like a ritual beast, and that's awesome. But like, yeah, there's a slight misplay that I made there where I could have just made Bujin Tsukiyomi detach C and drew 2 cards and then made this. But I mean, overall, it's sort of the same result in terms of the board stayed melded, and I'm in such an advantageous situation anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna play this deck some more. I really like this. If everything plays like the way this is played out here, then I'm really looking forward to this, because this deck is actually operating off some very simplistic Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics that are something that I really like from the old days. Like, it's really reminiscent of old Yu-Gi-Oh. Even though it's a lot faster, it's very reminiscent of the old way that decks used to be played. And that's something that I really like, just from this one little tiny example of how this deck worked. That's the conclusion I'm drawing, at least. But anyway, thanks for watching as usual. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense that you usually do. Links are in the description of my Facebook, Twitch, background music playlist links if you want to check those out. That's what they're there for. If you want to, support the channel, like the video, if you like the content that I'm making. And if you know some people that might like my content as well, I encourage you to share it around to them. Maybe encourage them to subscribe if you want to, like I said, support the channel in any way, shape, or form. Helping encourage its growth is probably the best way to do so because it helps me out a ton. And it just makes things a little bit better going on down the road. But other than that, as I've already said, thank you for watching. As per usual, thanks for your time. And I will be playing this deck some more, and they might actually go up today. They'll either be going up today or tomorrow. But other than that, thank you for watching, as I've already said many times. And as always, take care.